Hello, my name is Ruslan, and it's my English speaking practice video. And the subject of today's video is why am I not an why am I an atheist? So, in other words, why I don't believe in God, and for that matter, in God. Yes. So. My friend, one of my friends recently sent me a video, and in this video they are talking that some time ago, maybe 50 years ago, the words under God were added to the song, or how can we call it? So some text students at the school in the USA speaking every day. So the day starts and they pronounce, maybe declamate this, I don't know how to call it, this text. Yeah, it's about their country, USA, and that they are great and so on. And there's some at least one occurrence of the word God, and as I understood it, it was added relatively recently, maybe half a century ago. Century. So I thought about this, and I thought about this religion. By the way, I'm not sure if it's the actual fact. It's just some random information on the internet. I'm not an USA citizen. I don't live in USA. So, but for me, it seems plausible, because what I see in American movies, in how the American politicians speak, what identity, what image they are trying to create of themselves, I see that often they identify themselves, at least publicly, as Christians. If from me as an atheist, it's a very I don't understand it. It's strange. It's strange because America is an leader of our world in many fields, at least in economical area. They are technological leader in the world, and so on and so on. They have good, at least higher education, I mean universities. Yeah. So why they are so religious? By the way, I would differentiate true religious people, the people who believe in God and who sincerely believe in God, and who maybe even go to church, who how to call it, who pray to God, and so on, and who at least trying, who are at least trying to implement some, for example, Christian or other ideas, or maybe rules, or maybe you can call it ideology of a religion, some religion, in their life. Yeah. So these are deeply religious people, and I believe it's a minority, in fact, in all the countries. Maybe with some exceptions for some Muslims, if I pronounce it correctly. Yeah. So I think that a person can sincerely believe in God and implement this religious ideology in his life, and so on and so on. But I believe at the same time that many people just they are just seeking for social acceptance, and if some society is identifies itself publicly. It shows itself publicly as religious. So a person will be a person tends to be religious. At least it tends to show himself to other people as religious. Yes. So we need to differentiate these types of religious peoples. I believe I believe, but it's not my point. My subject was why am I an atheist, and for me, it's a strange question. If you ask me why don't you believe in God, I would answer why. Why should I? I don't see any reason. So it's my point is very basic. It's very uninteresting, in my opinion. I just don't see any reason to do it, and I believe it's uh, it's the it's a consequence of my early childhood, because you see, my parents, they are mostly atheists. They are atheists themselves, to a high degree, I would say. My mother can do some ritualic, if it is even a word, ritualic things, but they are not deeply religious people. And my father is an atheist too, complete atheist. He doesn't believe in any things like a religion. Yeah. So in my and I haven't I have not I had not any friends who would be religious in my school days and so on. There is one episode in my life which I remember. It was my one of my first. I believe it was one of my first days in school, and we have that teacher who was an religious one, and she started to teach us some Christianity, some religious, some Bible. She started to teach us Bible. So the God created everything, the animals, the people, and so on. And I told this to my parents, and they asked me. I don't remember exactly what they asked me, but it was something like, "Do you believe in it?" Or maybe, "Do you find it interesting?" and something. And I remember that I was confused. It was very strange because for me it was like a child story, like a fairy tale. And I was a child. I was in first grade, so I don't understand this. Maybe it's just not a smart thing of me that I don't understand these religious people, because it's a worldwide phenomenon. So if I don't understand some worldwide phenomenon, that just tells us that I'm a little stupid in this area. Yeah, I need to deepen my understanding of society, and so on, how ideology works, and so on and so on. So it's my story. And regarding the USA, I'm not attacking the USA in any way. It's a great country, but just for me, it's just very strange. As I understand, the USA is more religious. At least it shows itself as more religious country than many other countries, even countries that are not so developed. So it's just my thoughts on its topic. Thank you very much for listening. And if you have noticed any mistakes in my speech, please let me know that that my English is broken and how it's broken, and maybe how I can improve something, what I can change, and so on and so on. Thank you very much. Good. Bye.